react to certain situations, how do we see things, it is up to us how we react. So, oh, I
Exactly.
see we're
It's a
live.
learning curve.
Yes.
We are live. Hello, Ma. Thank you very much for being with me and with us, and thank you very much to everybody who will watch us and direct on replay. We are here to talk about life. We were talking
Yes.
about certain experiences and what we have to do to go through, challenges that the life throws at us.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me, sir. And thank you to each and every one of you for supporting, encouraging, and showing your love to all of us. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So as we do it every Sunday, we are here to talk about the law of attraction. And today's subject is what is the difference between law of attraction and if it's any connection, law of attraction and limited beliefs.
Yeah.
Do you think there is any?
Yeah. I mean, we're humans. We're all humans. We depending on the situation that we're given, I think the limited beliefs kind of just shows up. And again, I think I'm going to go back to when we started the live. It's just how we react to it. So, do we take that limited belief and keep it at that and make it seem or make it think like, okay, it's like a leaf of thought that kind of is coming and going. How much focus are we giving it to? Or do we want to give it a focus? Do we want to give it more focus that then our brain starts to think more about it?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Limited beliefs. Let's define some of them. Certain times in our lives, in our days, we think, well, that's how much I can do, and I can't do any more than that, or I'm, not qualified to do this, or I cannot earn more than that. um, and that's a belief based on uh, our memories, our life, our past life, our um, past, our standards, let's say. And when we set up these standards, the level that we set up, those limited beliefs prevent us to go beyond these levels. In
Yeah,
my
yeah,
in my
exactly.
opinion.
It's like having a limited belief in a career, saying, I'm not good enough to pursue this career. I am not good enough. So it's like, as soon as you say that, it's kind of like, okay, well, you already believing that you're having that self doubt about yourself that you're not good enough. But when you start to shift that and say that, I am good enough. I am good enough. And actually, even saying that, your body language changes, right? And there's, something that kind of goes off and say, you know what, I am good enough. And I am good enough. And also, as you start saying it, it starts giving you that self confidence that I am good. Not just good enough, I am good. I am good. I'm good. I'm very good. It starts to give you that positivity, that energy, and brings you back to the wavelength of that we're all meant to be in, because we are all qualified to be who we want to be. It's that limited self belief about ourselves that holds us back, right?
Exactly, yeah. And the limits that we set for ourselves um, can be limited belief or
Sorry,
separating.
I think we're having some technical difficulties.
Can you hear me? It's, I'm not sure. Maybe it's the headset not
I
plugged
can hear
in.
you.
It's like, okay, good, good. It might be a short somewhere in the cable. So these limits that we set for ourselves, they can be high limits where we aim for, even though we might not reach them, but that helps us to go from one level to another, to grow. And they might be also, if they are set too low, might prevent us to reach certain potential. And as you said, is it's so important to recognize these limiting beliefs, these limits that we or the environment sets for ourselves, and then try to push forward, try to push through these limits. And when we do that, our mental states, as you said, it changes, and it's
Yeah.
a continuous communication between mind and body, and the body changes, and all the body language changes as well, and that allows us to work with law of attraction. Because if we have limited beliefs, if we think that, oh, I cannot do that, or there is no way that I can earn that much, or there is no way that I can be successful in this business, for example, then the universe follows, and we reach a very low, I think it's just a comparison, a low frequency, when we should reach for high frequency, for the full openness between us and the universe. And these low standards prevent us to do that. And
Yeah.
the first step to go ahead.
No, no, no. Go ahead, sir.
The first step is to recognize, oh, this is a limit that I or somebody or somehow was set to me, and but that limit is not always just by mine, and I can set that limit higher. And how do I do that? Well, there are a lot of things to how to do it, and first is recognize it and take an action towards it.
Yeah, it is so important to shift your, that mindset, and once you do, you will feel it. You will feel the energy, you will feel the vibration, and you get on the same wavelength with the universe and what it's trying to say to you. Because it's, again, we all know law of attraction, right? Positive attracts positive, negative attracts negative. So it's what we put out there. So it is so important, and it's work. It's not, that, oh, once you think one day that, oh, I'm going to think positive, and that's it, you can sit back and relax and that $1 million going to just come flowing in. No, it's daily work. It's just like when you go to work 9 to 5 and you have a job and you have to show up. You might not work all those hours, but you still have to show up in order for us to get our salary, right? So, in order for the law of attraction to work, in order for the universe to work, we still have to show up. Right? We have to show up, and we have to show that we are dedicated. And this is, it doesn't ask us for it to work on it to 9 to 5, just few minutes a day. I'm guilty of it. I don't do this, enough. Um but if we practice it every day, even 15, 20 minutes in the morning, 15, 20 minutes in the evening, I think our life can absolutely change, and bring about what it is that we are meant to have, because we're all meant to have abundance of health, abundance of wealth, abundance of it all, and we're all capable of it. But again, we have to show up. If we don't show up, then we're gonna be in that
Nothing changes.
plateau, right? Nothing's gonna change, and it's gonna be a repeated cycle, and that's kind of boring.
Yeah, yeah, it is, and it's a process, as you said. It's not you do one thing and then stop it and it will happen. It's a process. It's a continuous reaction
Yeah.
and action. It's a continuous um, dedication. I say you have to
Yes.
dedicate yourself to the high purpose.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's just like with anything, right? That if you want to learn how to ride a bike, well, you gotta keep at it every day, till you get the momentum of it. But if you're starting to practice law of attraction and you start to have that limited belief, yes, it's
Exactly.
gonna
Yeah.
be back and forth. It's gonna be back and forth for a while. But till once you get the hang of it, it's going to come automatically when you wake up. You are going to wake up with feeling grateful. You are going to start saying your affirmations. You are going to just feel the vibration. You are going to attract the people who are on the same vibration or the same wavelength as you are. It all kind of comes together, and that's what this is all about. And I think Sir's having a little technical difficulties. Forgive us for that, but yeah, it's so important to be on the same wavelength, and I think I lost Sir there, and he'll join in a second. Oh, there he is. So it's so important to
I
be on
am
the
back.
same
It seems like
wavelength.
yeah, there is a disconnect for
Yeah,
seconds.
that's okay.
And here it is. How do we react to that? There are some things that happen without our will
Yeah,
or independent of our will. So it's important how do we react to that.
yeah,
And we'll try again. And we'll try again. The
exactly.
the only the only way to succeed and to reach a certain goal, a certain ideal, is to keep going, keep trying. And sometimes we win, sometimes we learn. It's the nature of life, but that's our mission, to keep trying and to keep evolving, keep going towards our limits and challenging ourselves
Yeah, I
about these
mean,
limits.
speaking of challenging, I only thought as having my career as like a student assistance coordinator. Never in my wildest dream that I thought that I could run a business. It's like that there was never even a thought. There are people in my family who are running different businesses, but I'm like, I don't think I can ever do that. I don't think so. That belief, that self doubt has been there, and I
Yeah,
said, oh no, I can only work in the school system or in the hospital given my background, given my education setting. Never thought that I could run a business, but here I am running a business successfully, and I am so proud of it. I am so proud of it, and I'm so grateful for it. you know why did this happen? Because again, few years back I started to think, okay, is this all I can do, or maybe I can do something else? Could not come up with an answer. I went try going back to school, try taking some classes. It's just not sitting well. And finally I just said, you know what? Universe,
Think about it.
I'm open. I'm open to receiving something that I am meant to do. And I'm sure if you've heard my other lives or whatnot, I've said that I would sit at my office desk and I would say it in the morning every single day. I'm open. I'm open to receiving your blessings. I'm open. So please guide me and
Show me
thank
the
you.
way.
Right, show me the way and thank you for leading the way because whichever path I went, it just I kept hitting it. I mean, I think I've mentioned it, I think once before that I was trying to take this test and 10, 11, 15 times did not succeed. I've missed by points. And that's when I started to question why? Why come this far in life and I'm hitting this roadblock and it's constant roadblock? What am I not meant to do this? Am I meant to be doing something different, something else? And here comes along this wonderful, amazing business opportunity that again, you know, I can work from anywhere in this world while being on vacation or working from the backyard or working from the comfort of my home, just working on a digital platform itself, is just amazing and reaching so many people. And again, I never thought of that, but because I open to myself and open to the universe, and universe showed me the path and brought this amazing business literally to my house, you know
Yeah,
and showed it
it's
to me, and
it,
it's
it
just
is.
it's like, here it is, Uma, this is for
That's a
you.
very good example of, yeah. That's a very good example of pushing that limit, right? You recognize that okay, that limit is not is artificial, and I can go beyond that unit. That limit. I don't know how, but I know that I can. And you open yourself to the universe and say, "Show me, here's I'm ready to take more, to be more, to be different." And um, sooner or later it came.
Yeah. And again, to have this business opportunity, again, not having any kind of business
I
background.
think we
I'm not tech savvy at all. I'm not. I'm not any of that. But here it is, this business that came with it all, giving, me step by step training on how to do things. I'm just like, wow, how amazing is this? It's the automated system works in the background. It's like, what more do I want? I can work an hour or two a day on this business. It's not, and I also get to love what I do, which is, working with kids, but yet having this opportunity to have the financial freedom for myself and my family. It's like, it's a perfect win win situation. So it's like,
exactly, yeah.
yeah, it's amazing.
Great. I hope we help other people to open the eyes, to open the horizons to a different way of approaching things, limits, our so-called limits,
Yeah.
because we are limitless.
Yes. Yes, we are. Well said. Well said. It's just what we say for ourselves. It's like, why short, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like, cut ourselves short. Why not
Yeah,
give ourselves what we deserve? because we all deserve everything.
Right. And I think it starts with, not it starts, but one of the component is having the confidence,
Yeah.
that I can achieve this, I can do that, at least I can try. Because if we don't try, we don't know, we don't start, right? That's the first step of starting, and eventually we will go there. The universe will help us if we are open.
Right, exactly. It's like if we don't try, we're not going to know what it is that we're capable of and what we can achieve for ourselves, for others, for our family. Absolutely.
Yeah. Great. It has been a pleasure as usual talking to you, Uma. And I want to thank you very much for your time. And I hope that we get some questions, we just get some comments, and we continue to help um, people around us to be better.
Yes, yes. And they help us be better each and every day. So thank you so much. Thank you again for watching us live, watching the replay. Really appreciate each and every one of you. Much gratitude. Thank you. Happy manifesting.
Happy manifesting and have a wonderful Sunday.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Bye bye,
Bye bye.
everyone. Thank you. Thank you.